Judge, did you want me to start YouTube?
Yes.
It's
Yes,
on.
I'm just trying. So I have a whole new system of Javis that I have to use. And so it takes me a moment to get it all together and to see both screens. So I'm just trying to get my screen gathering skills together right now.
No
Because
problem.
I got to be able to see duality screens to work one system and then work the other. So give me 1 second. I want to bring everybody in here. Attorney Soroka, you got that figured out?
It's going to have to be left for a wiser person than me, like the judge of the courtroom, because I can't figure it out. So.
Okay. All right, let me close all the rooms, bring everybody in here.
I think just the officers.
Okay. All right. You want to open court? Yep, go ahead, open court.
36th District Court in the state of Michigan is now in session with the Honorable Marlena Taylor presiding. During these proceedings, there is no eating, no sleeping, no lying down, no wearing of any head garments except for religious purposes. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, thank you. All right, Mr. Carl Watson, if you can unmute yourself for me. All right, then start your video. All right, here we go. Now calling the matter of the people. Let's see if I did it right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Carl Curtis Watson Jr. This is U ticket 325-69416, one count disorderly conduct. Ticket number SP 1110100 loitering, and ticket number SP 1471386, count 1 loitering in the place of illegal occupation, count 2 possession of drug paraphernalia prohibited. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Morning, Your Honor. Harry Baughman for the defendant, Mr. Watson. Please state your name.
Carl Watson.
Judge, the defendant is here for the purpose of trial. Also, for the purpose of trial, there are 2 officers. I'd ask them one by one to state their name and badge number.
Officer Martinez first, please.
Officer Martinez, badge 788.
Thank you. Officer Martin, please.
Officer Martin, badge 4091, Detroit Police.
Thank you so much. Did we reach a resolution in these matters?
We have, Your Honor. The defendant's going to waive his right to any further hearings or trials today. He's going to plead guilty to the crime of disorderly conduct. The recommendation is for a 90-day delayed sentence. The defendant has been advised he's ready to give a factual basis.
All right, if that's the case, sir, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to Attorney Baughman about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or
No.
promise you anything in exchange for a plea?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, who's speaking for him? Because does he have some mental or cognitive situations that allow him not to be able to function correctly?
Well, basically, yes.
Okay, you do? Do you get some assistance sometimes, Mr. Watson, with helping to understand things?
Yes.
But do you understand what's going, But do you understand what's going on today?
Yes,
All right, so there's been some allegations alleged against you, and you're saying that you want to admit that you did this thing. Is that correct?
well, I'm admitting of the laundering and everything.
Okay,
The
I'm gonna
other
ask
stuff-
you a question.
Yes,
I'm gonna ask you a question to see if you can make if you can tell me if this is what you did. Now I need you to think all the way back to December 6th of 2016. Can you remember all that ways back, sir?
yes,
Were you in the area of Peterborough and 3rd in the city of Detroit?
yes,
And while you were in that area, did you act in a disorderly manner? Meaning, were you consuming some alcohol in public when you weren't supposed to, sir?
yes.
All right. Satisfied, counsel?
Satisfied. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed.
Yes, Your Honor, so stipulated.
So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the amended charge. Nope, as charged, disorderly conduct. The remaining 2 counts will be dismissed per plea. Sir, do you have any source of income?
I get disability.
Okay. Because I want to assess a fine because I don't know if you're going to be able to do community service. So if I do a $200 fine, can you try and have that paid in 90 days?
Yes,
All right. So in 90 days, you're going to come back onto court. As long as you don't have any new tickets and you pay that fine, I'm going to dismiss this case, okay?
yes.
Okay, so I'm going to see you back on February 14th at 8:30 a.m.
8:30 a.m. And I come back to this same courtroom, which is
Same courtroom.
337.
Yep, tell me what the number is.
337.
Yes, courtroom 337, okay? So go to that number the next time, okay? So you can be on time in my courtroom. I know you were in another courtroom, but make sure you're in 337 next time, okay?
Yes.
All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set. Thank you.
Thank you, Amy.
Thank you. Thank you, officers. Be safe out there.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're
Thank you.
welcome.
Have a good week.
You're welcome. Have a great day, y'all. All right, Miss Willie T. Where'd jail at? The other person to the jail. Okay. Now calling the matter of people versus Tawana Willie. This is Z ticket 8082431. This matter is before me today for a tether violation in this particular matter. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, good morning, Pauline Soroki on behalf of Miss Willie.
And Ms. Willie, state your name for the record, please.
Tawana Willie.
All right. Counsel, I know that you aren't the assigned counsel. Ms. Willie, do you know the name of your counsel?
No, ma'am, Your Honor, I do not. I just was told by my tether officer that my battery and my tether didn't work and to bring it in. And when I got there, he locked me up and said that I violated. So
the problem is that did you just have whoever was house counsel that day who helped you with it, or did you have signed counsel, like it was somebody who's going to follow your case to the end? Do you remember, ma'am?
I believe it was someone who's supposed to follow my case to the end.
And you don't have any of their information?
No, ma'am, not with me. It's at home. I didn't know I was going to be locked up. I didn't violate. I'm an environmental service worker for Beaumont Hospital, and I work around various chemicals with alcohol in it. I have not consumed alcohol since I've been placed on the tether, nor before I was placed on the tether was I drinking. So I'm not.
Okay. All right, Ms. Willie, stop talking. Stop talking, because the allegation is that you have a high blood alcohol content of 0.17 while you're driving a vehicle. So that's why you're going to trial. So you can't talk about it with me, or else you have to do a jury trial. You want to know when my jury trial days are? they're in March and April of next year. So instead of the January 8th date that you have currently, okay?
Yes, I was speaking on this
Miss Willie,
violation.
Miss Willie, didn't I ask you to stop talking?
Sorry, ma'am.
All right?
Yes, ma'am.
Because the one thing already that I know is that you don't remember your council name. And for the life of me, I will never understand why when somebody is holding the fate of your life in your hand, including council, that y'all don't remember nobody's name. All right, I didn't put this tether on her. Council, did you have anything you wanted to say on her behalf?
Your Honor, I did have to speak with my client. She is gainfully employed. I'm going to ask the court to at least allow her to be released and get back to work.
Okay.
I don't know what the situation was with the tether, so I'd ask the court to take it off. I don't know if the court's willing to do that at this time. And just increase maybe random testing. Because they're expensive, alcohol tethers.
Yeah.
Your Honor, at this
Attorney
point,
Mason?
for the prosecutor, I'm asking for a bond on this case. Probably
Okay.
gonna ask for a cash bond on this case.
You gonna ask for a cash bond?
Yeah.
How much can you afford, Miss Willie?
Your Honor, I just started my job in October.
All right.
I
Here's what I'm
I
gonna
just
do, Miss
started
Willie,
my
because I
job in
didn't put.
October, and I get paid every 2 weeks. So I haven't even got my first my second paycheck yet. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna be able to afford. My rent is $1,100. So outside of rent, I'm not sure, Your Honor.
I didn't put the tether on her. Is that correct, Miss Willie?
That's correct, Your Honor. You did not.
It was a car crash? Don't answer. It's terrible. Do you have a license? What did they give you back at the scene? Did they give you anything to drive? How you been getting to work?
My husband takes me back and forth to work.
Can your husband post any type of bond for you?
No, ma'am. My husband receives disability, Your Honor.
He's so spectacular
He
family.
receives $609 a month. I just work and I'm a college student. I don't I haven't violated since I've been on the tether. It has to be the chemicals from work. I do bed pull. When patients leave, I have to clean the beds, clean the room with different chemicals that has alcohol in it. That's the only thing I could say that maybe absorbed in my skin. He said something absorbed in my skin. He did say it wasn't consumed from the report of the alcohol tether. And he asked me to change my toothpaste. I changed my toothpaste. That's the only thing I can think of, Your Honor, of why
Really, the concern is that for me is that so you got it's alleged you got in a car crash when this alleged incident happened back in 2020. And then they did the blood pool at that point in time. And so you denying all allegations altogether, which
No,
scares
ma'am.
me. No, don't say anymore. Don't say anymore.
Oh, okay,
Don't say anymore.
okay.
Is the court concluding that because she's requesting a trial?
No, she's innocent until she's proven guilty. That's
Okay.
always how it is, right? So it's alleged that she has that, but y'all won't let me finish talking. Y'all so quick to jump in. Golly. Gee Willie Whiskers. All right. Ms. Willie, I'm gonna let you out. I guess what they want me to do. I'm going to have you drop and screen though. I need you to screen once a week randomly, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
If it comes back positive, I'm gonna lock you up. You hear me? Until our trial on January 8th.
Yes, ma'am. I will not drink. I haven't been, Your Honor. Thank you so much.
All right. I'll put her bond at 500 personal. What kind of paperwork you gotta do? 5,000. 5,000 personal is what I'm gonna set her bond at. But the requirement is gonna be weekly random drug screens. First one you test positive and you'll just sit in until your trial date, okay? You'll sit in jail.
Yes, ma'am, Your Honor. Can I ask one question, please?
Yes.
I have to be to work at 5 o'clock every day. So will that be before 5 that I will have to do the testing?
Now, I don't know what time they call you.
Okay.
So it'll just be whatever time they'll tell you to report that day. And you got to make sure you get there that day. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right. You're welcome. If there's nothing further, we'll get those documents over to the jail. That concludes this hearing.
Your Honor, so then does she need to call probation when she's released to set that up? Because who's
I
gonna?
don't know how this goes.
It's gotta be,
All right.
gotta set up the drug
Let's
test
go.
screens.
So I'm confused, Attorney Soroka, because she's not on probation. So I don't know who's doing what. Like I don't know who handles the.
If there isn't a pretrial screening unit, I believe the probation has to handle it. And I think that when we have cases like, where there aren't convictions and we're waiting, they step in those cases. So.
Okay. You need to call this number. 313.
Can I ask something?
I know you can't remember it. Can you take down a number for her, jail?
Yes, ma'am. Hold on.
Okay. I know.
Okay, then ma'am, if probation doesn't help you, you need to get back in touch with this courtroom right away, okay?
Yes, ma'am. What?
965 313
313
965
965
314 3414
3414. And the courtroom number, please.
313
965 965
2293.
Okay, the first number. What's the name of the I'm calling?
That's the 36th District Court probation. They may not have any clue either. So then call my courtroom and I'll have to figure something out. Sorry, Miss Willie. I'm not really. I didn't know that they had put an alcohol tether on you. I'm not saying that was a bad thing, but then I have to try and figure out what's going on because you didn't mention it. There's another reason why you always tell the attorney of record who's ever helping you all the information so that we can make sure we have everything we need.
Yes, Your Honor. I was trying to, but court started.
No. Sometimes I have full dockets like today, and you're my second person I did, and it's 10:43 a.m. So
Thank
welcome,
you,
Miss
Your Honor.
Willie.
I appreciate you so much.
You're very welcome. Have a good day.
You too as well.
All right. Bye-bye. Jeffrey Williams. Can you hear us, Mr. Williams?
Yes.
Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Jeffrey David Williams. This is U ticket 230496115. One count disorderly conduct. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki, on behalf of Jeffrey Williams.
All right. State your name for the record, please, sir.
Jeffrey David Williams.
All right, how are we proceeding, counsel?
Your Honor, I did the opportunity to discuss this matter with the city attorney, Ms. Mason. At this time, the recommendations for dismissal, and we'd stipulate probable cause.
All right, at this time, the court's going to grant that recommendation. I'm going to dismiss this matter without prejudice. Sir, good luck to you with the rest of your matters that you're handling, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor. You're Judge Taylor,
I am Judge Taylor,
36th District. Okay, thank you.
36th District, okay? So whatever other matters you have to handle, you still got to handle the rest of those, okay?
I know.
I know. Okay, good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
Yes. All right. No, I gave him a date to come back. Attorney Miller, what case are you on?
Hello, Your Honor. I apologize for my tardiness. I did have that family emergency. I apologize. I'm here on Demond Williams. And he's been in contact with me. It looks like his device died.
If he's here for a trial today, he got to figure out how to make that device work again.
I have him down for a pre-trial today, Your Honor.
Demond Williams, okay. All right, everyone else, please place yourself on mute until I call your matter. Lamont Williams was yesterday. Call the court, Attorney Miller.
Okay.
Okay. All right. All right. Medina Wilson. Yeah, he was.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning. Now calling the matter of the people versus Medina Wilson. This is ticket number SP 1505124. Count 1 is in default, is tinted windows. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, drove while license suspended. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Not guilty.
I need appearances, not what you're stating.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's two different things.
I'm sorry.
Counsel for this matter?
I can stand in, Your Honor. Pauline Soroki on
Thank
behalf of Ms. Wilson, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Wilson, please state your name for the record.
Medina Wilson.
All right. At this time, the court's going to enter a plea of not guilty on your client's behalf. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, at this time, Ms. Wilson's requesting a trial date.
Okay. Were you requesting a trial date or a pre-trial, Ms. Wilson?
A
Do you remember?
pre-trial. Pre-trial.
Okay. All right. I'm going to set this matter for a pre-trial on the date of January 17th, 2024 at 8:30 a.m. It will be via Zoom. So the same way you zoomed in today, zoom in on that day, okay?
Okay, you said January the
January 17th, ma'am. Yep.
at 8:30.
At 8:30 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right. There's nothing further. What's this? What about these writs? Hold on a minute. All right. I'm also going to arraign you on the warrants right now. Now calling the matter of the people versus Medina Wilson. This is case number SP 1293204, count 1, drove while license suspended. Ticket number SP 130961521, 1 count no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3 of that ticket is drove while license suspended. Ticket number SP 810252. This is 1 count no insurance misdemeanor. Count 1 of that ticket is drove while license expired. Ticket number SX 250906111, driver's license expired. Those are all the additional tickets that she has on my docket that are in warrant status. May I have your appearance once again for the record, starting with counsel?
Please, the court. I'm sorry. Harry Boffman for the defendant. She can waive any more formal reading of the information, complaint, or warrant. Stand mute. Ask that the matters be set for a next action date, a pretrial, please, Your Honor.
Okay. This time the court is going to set these matters for a pretrial. Please come back.
I will.
Got all these tickets now. I'm taking them out of warrant status. I don't want to have to put them back into warrant status, please, and thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
No problem. All right, if there's nothing further, bond set at $0. I'll see you January 17th at 8:30 a.m., okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day. All right.
Ms. Warren, can you remove your hat while you're in front of the judge?
Oh, okay. Damon Williams.
Yes, that's correct, Your Honor.
All right. Ms. Warren, she did talk to you.
Hello.
Hello.
What'd you say?
Take your hat off. She asked you to take your hat off for court, please.
Your Honor, for the record, this is the prosecutor. Does Attorney Miller want the offer on Damon Williams?
If there is an offer, I was just recently appointed on this case and I just received discovery, I believe like a late last week. So
Okay, do you want the
very
offer?
new. Yes,
You want
please.
the offer? Okay. Driving revoked is FTD. Driving without the cycle endorsement, I dismiss.
Uh-huh.
The 6 to 10 speed break down to 1 to 5.
Limited access or no?
No, just straight 1 to 5.
Okay.
You talked
Thank
to
you
an
very much,
attorney
Ms.
already?
Mason.
Is he on here? Did he talk to an attorney already? I don't see him on here. All right, Mikos Williams. You see him? I don't see him.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, now calling the matter of the people versus Miko Arnaz Williams. This is ticket SP 1492843. One count drove with revoked license. He also has some tickets that are set on Judge or Magistrate Ashate. Is that her? Ashate's docket. That's ticket SP 1492840. Count 1. No turn on red signal. I don't know if that was facilitated in today's plea, but I'll entertain it. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Pauline Sorokin, on behalf of Milikos Williams.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Mr. Williams, state your name for the record, please.
Mikos Arnaz Williams.
Okay. Counsel?
Your Honor, I did the opportunity to discuss this matter with my client. At this time, he's continuing his plea not guilty, requesting a bench trial date.
All right. If that's the case, sir, please raise your right hand.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to Attorney Soroki about your case and about your rights?
Yeah, we spoke a few. Yes, ma'am.
All right. It's my understanding you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before myself as the trier and finder of facts. Is that correct, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Yours is just going to be for my ticket because the other tickets are already set up. So that's going to be on February 5th, 2024 at 9 a.m. on mine for the driving with license revoked ticket only. For the other ticket, you must appear before that magistrate so that you can handle that other ticket, okay?
Yes, ma'am. And you say that
All
was
right, Mr.
February the 5th?
February 5th. Also, Mr. Williams, you need to figure out how to download the app. I have to see you for my bench trials. You can't be on the phone like this. I won't take it. I have to see you physically for the bench trial, okay?
Is there any way I can come in? Because it's an older phone I have.
Yes, I can do it in person that day.
Okay.
All right, I'll see you then. I'm gonna highlight it for you.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. He wants it in person, so I'll highlight it. Okay. If there's nothing further, you're all set, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome. D'Angelo Wells. Just the one that's license not good.
Good morning.
Good morning. Now calling the matter of the people versus D'Angelo Martell Wells. This is ticket SP 144-89941. This is one count drove while license not valid or improper license. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Sorokin, on behalf of D'Angelo Wells.
And sir, state your name for the record, please.
D'Angelo Wells.
Counsel, how are we proceeding?
Your Honor, this time we waive the form, we're reading the information and my client standing new to the charges.
This time the court's going to enter a plea of not guilty on behalf of your client.
We're requesting a pretrial date.
All right. I'll set this matter for a pretrial on the date of January 17th, sir. January 17th at 8:30 a.m. It will be via Zoom. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, no problem. Good luck to you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, no problem. Shakayla Wilson. Shakayla Wilson.
Oh, Miss Wilson, you got to unmute.
Miss Wilson. All right. Johnny Unishaw.
Yenshaw.
Unishaw. How is what?
Yenshaw. Y-E-N.
Yenshaw.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Johnny Joseph Yenshaw. This is ticket SP 1503110, count 1. Interfere with the city employee. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Boffman on behalf of the defendant. Sir, please state your name.
Johnny Joseph Yenshaw.
Your Honor, we're requesting a waiver trial date by Zoom, please.
All right, if that's the case, sir, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
You can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to Attorney Boffman about your case and about your rights?
Yes, I have.
And it's my understanding you want a waiver trial. That's a trial before
Yes.
myself as the trier and finder of facts. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm going to set it for the date of February 5th. That's February
Okay.
5th of 2024 at 9 a.m. via Zoom. I'll see you that day, okay?
All right, have a good day.
You too, thank you. Jonathan Johanna.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, now calling the matter of the people versus Jonathan Johanna. This is ticket SP 150429991. This is one count trespass in a vacant, occupied, or commercial building. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Boffman for the defendant. Sir, would you state your name, please?
Jonathan Johanna.
Judge, the defendant is going to resolve this matter today by pleading according to the recommendation. He's going to plead guilty as charged. There's a recommendation for a 90-day delayed sentence. I've explained to him what that means, and he's ready to give a factual basis this morning.
All right, if that's the case, sir, please raise your right hand.
Hold on one second, y'all.
Okay.
Mr. Washington, you cannot be on the camera smoking.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. All right. Sir, did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
Judge, excuse me. Judge, can you hear me?
Yes.
I believe you swore him in. You asked him to raise his right hand, but you didn't.
Oh, shoot. Okay, thank you. Sir, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in this matter? You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I want to take your attention back to the date of October 1st of 2023. Were you in the area of Chalfont and Marlow in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
And while you were in that area, did you go into a vacant dwelling or occupy or commercial building without the permission of the owner?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, satisfied, counsel?
Satisfied with the factual basis. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right, at this time, the court is satisfied as well and will enter a plea to trespass in this particular matter. Sir, this is under a 90-day delayed sentence. That means as long as you pick up no new tickets and pay my fine or do my community service, I will dismiss this at the end of the day. What type of building was this that you went into?
I think it was school, Your Honor.
That's Shell Farm. What's that Shell Farm in Marlowe?
Eric.
You went into the old Cody, no Cooley. Why would you go into the old Cooley?
I know, Your Honor, and
All right. You're gonna do community service because you went into that building. Trying to explore. 30 hours. 30 hours of community service. So you have 90 days to do this community service for me. Okay. You come back, you complete the community service, I'll dismiss this case.
yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna give you a phone number to call is so that they can get the documentation. If you have some place you already volunteer, you can go there. But if not, they'll give you some guidance as to where you can go to volunteer. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
The phone number is 313. Yep, put it in your notes. Let me know when you get to the notes. You ready?
Your Honor.
Okay, 313-965.
Yes, ma'am.
3414. Okay, you're gonna come back and see me for a review on Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day, not times, times. That's gonna be February 14th, 2024 at 8:45 a.m. I need this community service completed. If you do it, I'll dismiss it, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, all right. If there's nothing further, you are all set, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Have a good day, okay, sir?
Thank you. You too, ma'am.
You're welcome. All right. All right. Miss Wilson, you back with me? Shakayla Wilson? Shakayla Wilson. Miss Wilson? Get rid of her. She is dismissed. All right. Also, what's it? Okay. Donald Williams. Okay, I see him. I got you, Detective Mativa. We're trying to get it together, okay? All right.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, now calling the matter of the people versus Donald Williams. This is V ticket 108439. One count, all operated Class B dealership without a city occupancy permit. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Bachman for the defendant. Mr. Williams, state your name, please.
Donald Williams.
So Mr. Williams sent to my attention his document. He is in compliance. I'm reading from a document now. It's an invoice from the City of Detroit Building Safety, Engineering, and Environmental Department, their Property Maintenance Division, indicating that he paid a fee for a non-residential building or structure, and that there was an inspection completed on the 8th of November. I believe this document represents a description of a 2023 annual inspection fee at Nonstop Auto Sales on 10439 Gratiot. Unless there's some objection, I would ask the court recognize this as a compliance document and dismiss the instant case without prejudice.
Your Honor, and for the record, this is the city prosecutor. I have not seen this
Okay, I'm
document.
gonna send it to you right now. I'm sorry.
Okay, a lot of these
Okay.
documents will just, they don't necessarily comply with being a permit or a license.
Okay. And Detective Mativa is here, so I'll recall this matter. Okay. Brandon Webb.
Yes.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Brandon Lamar Webb.
I
This
can't
is
hear you.
ticket SP. Huh?
I can't hear you. You low on your end.
Okay. So it's not on my end. It's on your end, definitely, because we can all hear you very clearly in the courtroom. So in the settings at the top of Zoom, just unpush the Bluetooth option. It'll make your phone louder. So scroll all the way over to the left. You'll see at the top, it'll be like Bluetooth up at the top. Unclick it and it'll make your phone louder.
I got it.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
It's okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Brandon Lamar Webb. It's ticket SP 1237990. One counts failed to secure load. Today's the date and time for a review in this matter. This is a 12-month delayed sentence. I was supposed to dismiss it today. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Harry Boffman for the defendant. Mr. Webb, state your name, please.
Brandon Webb.
So, Judge, to his credit, the defendant didn't pick up any new cases, but he still owes the court $300. He and I had a discussion about it. He was misinformed at some point. He thought the fine was only $100. I
And
believe
he paid that 100, right?
No, he didn't pay any, Your Honor.
Okay. All right.
We just ask him respectfully for some more time. The defendant indicates he can pay if you give him 30 days, please.
Sorry, Attorney Boffman, that was me. I said my apology. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I asked the same question. It's all right.
I know you be trying to advocate on behalf of your client. You see what I'm talking about, Mr. Webb? Because you gonna tell him that you mistakenly thought it was $100, so I should have $100 paid, and you ain't paid nothing.
When I called down there and to pay the $100, they didn't see the $100. They said it's $300, and that's when you go to court. That's the reason why I didn't.
So why didn't you pay that $100?
That's what I'm saying. When I called down there, okay, all right. I feel like it was going.
Okay, because it doesn't say that you can't pay it in increments. I know people are mistaken. Everyone who's on today, if I assess you a fine, you don't have to pay it all at once. You can pay it in increments because sometimes you just don't have that much money. But over a period of time, you'll have that much money. Over 12 months, if you would have paid what? 12 divided by 300, I think it comes out to an even number. I can't remember though. My math is not mathing right now.
It's fine. I did not know.
$25 a month, Mr. Webb. $25 a month, and you would have had this paid and dismissed. Now I got to wait more time for you to be able to pay it. How much time do you need? Because I can't dismiss it until you pay it.
I can take the 30 days.
I'll bring you in the new year, because if you come back in 30 days and don't have it paid, I'm gonna be irritated. So I'm gonna have you come back on January 15th. Is that MLK Day? Let me see. Let me see where Martin Luther King celebration is. Yeah. So I have you come back on the 16th. The 16th. Hopefully you'll have it paid by then. Or have some payments in. So I can see that you've been making some great efforts towards paying this, so I can dismiss this ticket, okay?
Okay. What are we doing
All
about
right,
that? What are we doing about the point situation? I got a letter in the mail in January saying I got points on my license because of this ticket.
Oh, that's probably because it's not completed yet. Which will give me more incentive to come in today with it completed. So it can be dismissed out the system. I can't dismiss it out the system until you do what you're supposed to do.
All right.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. All right. I'll ask my clerk though to make sure, but I can't, because in the system you play it as charged with the understanding that it will be dismissed as long as you were compliant.
Yeah, I understand that. I don't know. I just misunderstood things. So
Me too. I'm gonna ask about that though, Mr. Webb, so I can have a clear answer for you too about that. Okay.
yeah, my problem was that when I seen that, I don't know if it was that I was supposed to have did that, not do the payment or do the payment. When I called down there, they said, "Well, why are you making a payment and you got a court in November?" That's the only reason why I did not make the payments. That was it. I thought I made the payment.
Don't listen to them. Tell them because the judge told me to make a payment. That's why I'm making the payment.
Okay, all right.
They down there at the front. Tell them because the judge told me to make a payment. That's why I'm making the payment.
Okay, I
All
got it.
right. Let me find out about these points.
Okay.
Okay. But
all right, thank
pay it so I can get this dismissed.
I will.
Please and thank you. All
Thank
right.
you. All right.
You're welcome. Have a good day, Mr. Webb.
You too. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye-bye. Tyree Williams.
Yes.
There we go. All right. Now calling the matters of the people versus Tyree Leon Williams. This is ticket SP 1377255. Drove while license not valid or improper. Ticket number SP 1393340. Drove while license not valid. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
May it please the court, Harry Baughman for the defendant. State your name, please, sir.
Tyree Williams.
Judge, this matter is here for pretrial. The defendant's going to need a short period of time to come into compliance. We talked to him about it. He does have his permit. He's moving into, he needs to complete the driving test before he can have his license and come back ready to resolve these matters. May we have another pretrial, please and thank you.
Mr. Williams.
Yes, ma'am.
This is your absolutely last pretrial date. This is your third one. That means you've been working on this since July 25th. You need to get this together or you're just gonna have to take a plea on something, okay? Can't stay on my docket forever.
Okay.
January 17th. So figure out how you can make this happen. January 17th at 8:30 a.m. is your final pretrial in this matter. You got to figure it out, okay? Because that's a
Yes,
whole
ma'am.
half a year I gave you to figure this out. You got to figure it out.
I'm nipping it in the bud. I went down there. I paid my reinstatement fee, and I took the written part of the test. I just gotta take the final road test. I was just lacking a couple of documentations. That's it.
Okay. Get it taken care of. Have a good day.
Yes, ma'am. You too.
All right. Keeber, you need me? Oh. Keeber Wooten Murray.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Keeber Renee Wooten Murray. This is ticket SP 1495513. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. And count 2 is expired plates. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Harry Baughman for the defendant. Would you state your name, please?
It's Keeber Wooten-Murray.
Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant presented to my attention compliance documents. Registration and insurance are both valid and current. One will not expire until 2025. I think that's her insurance. And the registration is good until next year as well. Please dismiss these cases for compliance, please.
I also have 3 copies of all of those compliance documents in my file. So she was very diligent about making sure we got this with the date on it and everything. So I appreciate you being so diligent in that, Ms. Wooten Murray, that you were trying to make sure the court had a copy of it. So I have in my physical possession, her renewal of this same Chevy vehicle expires on 1/12/2025. So she did the 2-year renewal plan, as well as her car insurance is good until January of 2024. So at this time, the court's going to grant your request. I'm going to dismiss these matters without prejudice. Ma'am, make sure you keep everything valid, up to date in your vehicle at all times, okay?
Okay.
All right, have a good day.
You too.
I will, thank you. John, bye-bye. John Walker?
Yes.
I need a license on this one? No,
Yes.
it's a bench trial.
Hello.
Hello? Yes,
Hello?
turn on your
Okay.
camera for me, please.
Now, how do I turn the camera part? Okay, start my video right there, I guess.
Okay.
There you go.
There you go. All right. Oh, it's dark. Now calling the matter
Okay,
of the
there you
people
go.
versus John. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Yeah.
Now calling the matter of the people versus John CeeLo Walker. This is ticket SP 1495816. Count 1, driver's license expired. Count 2, 1 to 5 miles over posted speed. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki on behalf of John Walker.
Yes.
Mr. Walker, can you
Yes.
state your name for the record, please?
Oh, John Walker. John Cleo Walker. You hear me?
Yes, I can,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
How are we
Okay.
proceeding, counsel?
Your Honor, at this time, my client's continuing his plea of not guilty, requesting a bench trial date.
All right, if that's the case, sir, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
The person I was just, what's her name? Paulina? You heard.
Yes, Attorney Soroki is and definitely an attorney.
Yes.
You spoke to her?
Yes, I spoke to her earlier, yes.
All right. And it's my understanding that you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before myself as the trier and finder of facts. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to set it for the date of February 5th. February 5th at 9 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, you're
9
welcome.
a.m. Okay. All right, thank you.
9 a.m. Yes, 9 a.m. Okay.
Okay.
Arnold Wilson. Yes, Mr. Johanna.
Yes.
You can leave. Yes.
Hello,
You had a
hello,
question?
Your Honor. Sorry for the interruption. Can I please have the phone number again?
You can. Which one? You need the phone number 313
Yes, ma'am.
965 3414.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. All right. Have a good day. Okay.
You too. Thank you, Your Honor.
No problem. Arnold Wilson.
Yes.
Okay. Now calling the matter of the people. Mr. Wilson, why are you not on a phone where I can see you? This is your trial day.
I don't know why it's not working. I got the Zoom ID meeting number this morning, and I've been trying to put it in, and it keep going to the page explaining what I need to do, and then the phone number. So I don't know why it's not working.
Did you have it working back on September the 5th?
September the 5th? No.
Okay. So between September the 5th, so I'm pretty sure I told you, because I told people all the time that I need to be able to physically see you for the trial date. So because you're attempted to do it today and download it instead of trying to troubleshoot it a few days ago and calling the court and figuring out, you're now on the phone. I'm gonna put you at the end because now that makes me frustrated. Like I'm not saying anything to anybody. Cortez, Washington.
Yes, I'm here, Your Honor.
All right. You stop smoking. My court officer can see everything.
Yeah,
And
no.
sometimes when I can't see, she alerts people.
I apologize.
Okay. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Cortez, Dante, Washington. This is ticket SP 1505560. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2 may be a default. It's 21 to 25 miles over posted speed. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Morning, Harry Bachman for the defendant. Mr. Washington, state your name, please.
Cortez Deontay Washington.
Judge, we're gonna waive any more formal reading of the information complaint or warrant and stand mute for the purpose of arraignment. Would you please set these matters for a pretrial? The defendant's been advised. I did not get a chance to given the address to the Better Drivers course, but I'm sending that in the chat right now, Mr. Washington, okay?
I was just gonna ask you, did you send him the Better Drivers course? Because he got some other tickets in default as well. Drive on the shoulder, 16 to 20 miles over speed, 1 to 5 over speed. Mr. Washington, I can see everything when they pull up the stuff. You need to go to Better Driving School.
Okay.
It's online, Mr. Washington. I just sent you the web address where you can find that course. Can you check the chat, confirm you received that information, please?
Yep.
Thank you.
Let me know if you did, Mr. Washington, please.
I'm about to get right now. Let me see.
You see it, Mr. Washington?
I got a chat, right?
Yep, go to chat. Do you see something in the chat?
Nope, nothing popped up yet.
Okay. Oh,
It's part of
you
this platform
sent
in
it
the
to
chat.
me
It's
by
not on
accident,
your
Attorney
cell phone.
Baughman. You mean Attorney Baughman? You sent it to me by accident.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I have it. That's why you don't have it, Mr. Washington. I do.
That's it. All right.
Did you send the prosecutor anything, Mr. Bob? I'm still waiting.
I am trying to get that to you, Miss Mason. One moment, please. Mr. Cortez, Washington. Here comes your chat right now.
You got it now, Mr. Washington?
One moment.
I'm here waiting.
Okay. If not, I can try and forward it to you.
Better Driver.
Okay. Screenshot it and come back and see me on January 17th, 2024 at 8:30 a.m. Okay, January 17th.
Okay.
All right. If there's nothing further, you're all set.
All right. Thank you, Anna.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
All right. Miss Miller, I don't see your client. Did he check in?
So I had spoken with him, Your Honor. It looked like he did check in earlier. According to him, he had told the court that he was at Frank Murphy.
He checked in. Oh, yes.
And that his device had died. But he has been in he has been in contact with me. So if for purposes of today, since I had just recently got discovery, if I could waive his presence for a new date.
Okay. All right. He did check in earlier. I do remember him now. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Damon Charles Williams. This is ticket SP 1486811. Count 1, drove with a revoked license. Count 2, drove without cycle endorsement license. Also calling ticket number SP 1486498. 1 count 6 to 10 miles over posted speed. May I have your appearance for the record, please?
Yes, good. Yep, it's still morning. Good morning, Your Honor. Alexandra Miller on behalf of Mr. Damon Williams. I keep saying Wilson. Mr. Williams, whose presence I am requesting waived today as he had previously checked in with the court.
All right, he did check in this morning with the quote and you've been in contact with him. So I am going to waive his appearance at this time. You're asking for a new date so that you can try and figure out what's the best method to go on this matter?
That is correct. As was indicated off the record, Ms. Mason has tendered an offer. I would just appreciate the opportunity to go through go through the discovery more in depth and talk over this matter with my client and best advise him of the way to proceed with his case.
Okay. I'm going to bring you back in January. Attorney Miller, have I given you any other January dates yet?
Let me double check. I feel like you have, Your Honor, because I've been appearing before Your Honor very often recently.
That's what I'm trying to see. I can bring you back on a date that you'll be here so you don't have to come back a ton of times in January.
It actually does not look like I have a January date with you yet, Your Honor.
I'm gonna do January. Listen, I'll do when in February though.
I'm scheduled for a final pretrial February 19th.
Okay, that's a little far away. I'm gonna do January 17th. And if
17th works great.
Okay, at 8:30 a.m. Ms. Miller, if you do come in here for other matters remind me of that date, and I'll put your other matters that day if I can as well. So that way you don't have to keep coming back every week. And not that I don't want to see you. I'm just trying to help you out a little bit.
No, I
And for the-
appreciate it, Your
And for the
Honor.
record, Your Honor, the city prosecutor, that offer is not open. That offer is only for today.
Okay, understood. Thank you very much.
All right.
Have a
If
great day,
that's
everyone.
all,
Thank you very much.
You too. Have a good day.
Very much. Have a great day.
Shakayla Wilson, going once. Come back every now and then, hoping she can hear me. Ms. Wilson.
I can hear you.
There we go.
Yes.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Shakayla Monet Wilson. This is ticket SP 1356668. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Sterling, on behalf of Ms. Wilson.
Ms. Wilson, can you state your name for the record, please?
Yes, my name is Kayla Wilson.
All right. How are we proceeding today?
Your Honor, Ms. Wilson has provided valid documents. I'm moving for dismissals of her matters.
And the court did run her license. It is valid. You be an officer of the court having seen her insurance and it's valid. The court's going to grant that request. I'm going to dismiss this matter without prejudice. Ma'am, make sure always to keep everything valid, up to date in your vehicle at all times, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, there's nothing further. You are all set. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. You too. All right. Lakeisha Williams.
I'm here.
All right, Ms. Williams. Now calling the matter of the people versus Lakeisha Tawan Williams.
Yes.
This is ticket SP 1494675. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, expired plates. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Sterling, on behalf of Ms. Williams.
Ms. Williams, state your name for the record, please.
Lakeisha Tawan Williams.
All right. Counsel.
Your Honor, Ms. Williams did provide the appropriate documentation. I'm moving for dismissal of her matter.
All right, as an officer of the court, having seen valid documentation, the court's going to grant your request. I'm going to dismiss these matters without prejudice. Ma'am, make sure you keep everything valid, up to date, and in your vehicle at all times, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And I saw you attentively listening as I was talking to the other folks too. That's why I kept you on there a little longer.
Okay.
No, not in a bad way. It was just funny. I could see your facial expression. You was like, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Have a good day, Ms. Williams.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Taylor Warren.
Yes.
All right. Ms. Warren, put it. Oh, okay. I see you taking it off. Appreciate it. Now calling the matter of the people versus Taylor Warren. This is ticket SP 1501987. Count 1, driver's license expired. She has 3 tickets in default. Ticket number SP 1501983. Count 1, expired plates. Count 2, no valid registration certificate. Count 3, no proof of insurance. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Sterling, on behalf of Ms. Warren.
Ms. Warren, state your name for the record, please.
Taylor Warren.
All right, counsel.
Your Honor, at this time, we waive the formal reading of the information, stand mute to the charges, and I'm going to ask any outstanding warrants be set aside.
All right, this time the court's going to enter a plea of not guilty on behalf of her, and any of the cases that are in default or warrant status will be set aside. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, we're requesting a pretrial date.
All right. I'm going to set these matters for a pretrial date on the date of January 17th, ma'am. January 17th at 8:30 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Okay.
All right. If there's nothing further, I'll see you then, okay?
So you said 3 tickets in default? And how much?
So it was an
are they?
expired plate, no valid registration certificate, and no proof of insurance. So when you don't show up to your initial court date, the initial one, they end up going into what's called default. It means that you just automatically admit guilt by not showing up. But what your attorney asked today is for them to be taken out. So all 4 of these matters are going to be considered at the next trial date. I mean, at the next court date, okay?
Okay.
Okay? Because you had a pre-trial for the other tickets on January, is that January 3rd? Hold on, what's this pre-trial? Is that different?
She got other tickets. She got some tickets.
Oh.
They
Okay, let's put everything on January 3rd. You have some other tickets with me?
Okay.
The fact that you paused and had to think about that, Ms. Warren, scares me. You have 3 other tickets with me, okay? So you got to come back. You got to take care of these. All that happens is they go right into default, and then it's going to be harder and harder for you to get that license. January 3rd for all your tickets, okay?
Okay.
All right, I'll see you then. Thank you, Mary. Yes. Officer for Jacoby Williams. Did Jacoby Williams ever check in? Officer Durant?
I haven't seen him check in, ma'am.
Me neither. So let me make sure. I'm so sorry.
No,
I don't think he checked in. No? All right. You're good. You can be safe out there. I'm so sorry, Officer Durant.
Oh, no worries, ma'am. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Welcome. You have a good day too. Thank you. Richard Williams still on? Oh. Let me just check his license. We check his license for me. 1 second, Mr. Williams. Hold tight. All right. Michael Walls, while I'm doing that.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Now calling the matters of the people versus Michael Alonzo Walls. This is ticket number, okay. We're gonna do these 3 in warrant status first. Ticket number 154-69034. Count 1, failed to display a valid operator's license. Count 2 is drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Ticket number 730567, dirty, obscure, and license plate. Ticket 730, thank you, 568, drive while license suspended. Ticket 397578, improper plates. Ticket 397577, no operator's license on person. Count 1. Count 2, no insurance. Count 3, unregistered motor vehicle. Ticket number SP 1135431, failed to display a valid operator's license. Count 1. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroka, on behalf of Mr. Walls.
Mr. Walls, can you state your name for the record, please?
Michael Alonzo Walsh.
Your Honor, at this time, we waive the form of reading the information, stand mute charges.
All right, this time the court's going to enter a plea of not guilty on behalf of your client. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, at this time, he's going to accept the recommendation of the people, waiving his rights.
Okay. All right. So he's going to plead to 1 count of failed to display.
Correct.
1 count of improper plates. Okay.
Actually, 2 counts of improper plate.
2 counts of improper plates. Oh, I see it. Okay. And that's
All
it?
the rest, yes.
All right. That's the case, sir. Please raise your right hand.
I'm sorry.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You can put your hands down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights? Huh?
I'm sorry. Yes, ma'am. You said, did I have a chance to talk? Yes.
Okay. Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for this plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes, ma'am. I'm ready to get it over with.
All right, be careful how you use your words, because then that makes it seem like you're not guilty. Okay, so just
No,
answer
not
yes
like
or no.
that.
Okay,
Yes,
Mr.
ma'am.
Wall.
Yes, ma'am. Not like that.
Okay. All right. I want to take your attention back to the date of October 26th. October 26th of 2020. Were you driving a Dodge vehicle in the area of West 7 Mile and Patton Streets in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
And while you're driving that vehicle, did it have no car insurance on it at the time,
Yes, ma'am.
which made the plates improper at the time?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you also not have an operator's license on you at that time?
Yes, ma'am. Correct.
Correct. All right. Satisfied, counsel?
I am satisfied, Your Honor.
Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed?
So stipulated.
All right, so at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to one count improper plates, another count amended plea of improper plates, and the last count amended count to fail to display. All right, how many tickets did you dismiss? All right. So I'm gonna charge you $400 on 2 of the tickets, so that's $200 per ticket. $200 per ticket. One of the costs and fines I'll waive. You're probably gonna have what's called reinstatement fees. That's above and beyond what I assessed today, okay? You need to pay those as well, but my fine is $200 per ticket. For 2 of the tickets, I'll waive the cost and fines on one of them. How long will it take you to come up with that $400? 60 or 90 days?
90 days. I mean, with bills and everything, Your Honor, kids, not
Okay.
at least 90 days.
So here's what I want you to do. If the 90 days isn't going to be enough, you come down to 36th District Court, make a payment plan. That way you don't have to pay it all at once, and you can take some time to pay it back, okay? Come down here, make a payment plan, ASAP.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor. I had one question, if there's no
Yes.
problem. So
That's fine.
would I be able to apply for license after the fees and everything is paid?
So you can go to the Secretary of State's office. They'll be able to give you direction towards that. Typically with the fail to display, it delays it a little bit, but they'll be able to tell you exactly how long it'll delay your ability to get your license back, okay?
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day, okay?
You too.
I will, thank you. Now back to Mr. Richard Tyrone Williams. All right.
Here, Your Honor.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Richard Tyrone Williams. This is case number SP 1414793. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Ticket SP 1414788. Count 1, improper plates. Count 2, drive unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Also, I have a show cause for you. That's January 17th, 2024. It's one count, ticket SP 14763-122. No insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Morning, Your Honor. Harry Bachman for the defendant. State your name, sir.
Uh-oh, you breaking up, Attorney Boffman. One more time.
Williams, are you there?
Yes.
Bachman for the defendant. Mr. Williams, state your name.
Richard Williams.
Judge, the defendant has compliance documents. Would you consider a motion to dismiss? I stipulate the probable cause.
All right, this time seeing that you are officer of court have seen valid documents, as well as the court did run his license. I see he has a valid license now. The court will grant that request. I'll dismiss this matter without prejudice. All right, sir, make sure you keep everything valid, up to date, and in your vehicle at all times, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you. Have a good day.
You as well.
Mr. Donald Williams, I'm gonna turn off your camera. You're so animated. I know you're waiting, but it's just so much right now. So I'm gonna turn off your video until I'm ready to hear from you. It won't allow you to activate it until I'm ready, okay? And it's a lot. Daniel Williams?
I'm sorry, Your Honor. Can I have breakout room with Detective Nativa again? This is the prosecutor.
Absolutely. You don't have to apologize for that. I forgot I had closed them. So don't go back to the rooms, y'all. If it invites you to go to a room, don't go. I'll bring them back. Don't do it. Okay. All right, Mr. Williams, you can unmute yourself, okay? We look very nice for court this morning. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Daniel Christopher Williams. This is ticket SP 1363834. One count disorderly conduct. Today is the date and time set for a review. Mr. Williams was to have paid a $250 fine. If he did so, I will dismiss this matter. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Stroke on behalf of Mr. Williams.
And Mr. Williams, state your name for the record.
Daniel Christopher Williams.
All right. Counsel?
I believe my client's in compliance at this time, Your Honor.
He is in compliance at this time, so the court is going to honor its word. I'm going to dismiss this case, okay, Mr. Williams?
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Thank you for your patience. You have a great rest of your day, okay?
You too.
I will, thank you. Cranston Young? See that person. Did I accidentally put him back into a room? Let me see. No. Kenneth Wells, I'm sorry, Kenneth Wells. I saw Mr. Wells.
He's on,
I
yeah,
did. Ready?
Okay, there you go. Okay, I see him. Now calling the matter of the people versus Kenneth DeCarlos Wells. This is ticket U470-99118. This is one count offer to engage the services of another for the act of prostitution. Ticket number SP141157. Count 1, no proof of insurance. Ticket number SP1265820, drive wrong way on a one-way street. Ticket number SP1475717, count 1, holding or using mobile electronic device while operating vehicle. Count 2, expired plate. Ticket number SP11261, 1126144. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, improper plates. Ticket SP 1140712, improper plates. Ticket number SP 1265816, driver's license never acquired. Count 1. Count 2, drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket SP 1302534. Count 1, disregard signal red or amber. Count 2, failed to display. Ticket number SP 1411567, drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Count 2, drove while license suspended. And ticket SP 1495348, one count, drove while license not valid or improper license. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Bachman for the defendant. Mr. Wells, state your name.
Mr. Wells? Kenneth Wells? State your name, sir.
Kenneth DeCarlos Wells.
All right,
Thank you,
counsel.
sir. Your Honor, we're here for a show cause. The defendant missed the last court date inadvertently. He's here because it's important to him and he's asking for a pretrial date. He waives a more formal reading of the information complaint or warrant. Stands mute.
His own day. What the 18th? The court is going to enter a plea of not guilty on behalf of your client. Is that a real date? Let me see.
To his credit, Judge, I believe he's got a valid driver's license. He just needs to get some of the other documents and.
All right, let me see what day. Yeah, he got a whole lot of tickets, so I'm trying to give him his personal.
I made a payment plan for my driver's license, and
I know, but you have a lot of tickets, so thank you. I appreciate it. Let me see what's going on. I'm gonna put you down for January the 22nd, okay?
Okay.
January 22nd at 8:30 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Yes.
All right. There's nothing further. You're all set. Bond
Okay,
set at $0 personal.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. LaWanda Wright. Did you print out her warrant?
I'm here, Your Honor. I'm here.
Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus LaWanda Wright. This is ticket SP Oh, why she go away? You gotta stay on.
My kid,
Okay.
my kid.
Ticket SP 1460908. You can put yourself on mute though. Registration and or plate violation. Ticket number. This is in show cause. This is ticket SP 1460911. Count 1, failed to display a valid operator's license. Count 2, no insurance. Count 3, drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Ticket SP 1505111, drove while license suspended. Ticket SP 1505113, no insurance misdemeanor. In warrant status, we have tickets number SP 910018. Count 1, failed to display. Count 2, drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket SP 907610, drove while license suspended, repeat offender. Ticket number SP 887233. Count 1, drove while license suspended, repeat offender. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket SP 142667611, drove while license suspended, repeat offender. And count 2 on that ticket is no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Boffman for the defendant. Miss Wright, state your name. Judge, she's here for show cause, waive a formal reading of the information or complaint. Stand mute. Please set the matter for a pretrial date. The defendant's been advised.
All right. This time, the court's going to enter a plea of not guilty on behalf of your client. I'm going to set these matters for a pretrial date of January 17th, 2024, my bad. 2024, 8:30 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Your Honor.
Yes.
My car is registered and insured. I got the 2-year plates and the insurance on that vehicle. Is there
Okay,
any
so
way?
do you want to offer on license tickets then?
Yes, and the 17th of January, like I got a lot of tickets and 5 kids. I don't know if I will have all of that paid. I don't know how much they are. If anything could be dismissed, like especially some of those, I have proper insurance for 2 years. My plates go to 2025. My vehicle is registered. I got the shh, please. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Your Honor, this is the prosecutor. I don't know if House counsel or I have not seen any documents to verify any compliance.
I don't know how to put this in this. If you could give me any type of email address or where I can send my forms that my vehicle is registered to 2025 and I have
Now, Miss Wright, yesterday when you came on in the afternoon, because you could come on anytime until 4 p.m. and I was waiting for you to give new docs. Why, before you signed off, why didn't you say, I heard you say that you had the documents.
I put it
Why
in
didn't
the
you
chat.
say, I don't know how to send them to you? You did tell me you had documents. Why didn't you say you knew how to send them to me?
Your Honor, I don't know how nothing goes. I'm so like.
Is her license valid? Run her license.
Let me just
they're not valid.
So I try to give my rationale to Miss Wright that she could bring those documents at the next action date and achieve dismissals, and that she could also work on trying to get her driver's license back, that she should go to the Secretary of State and find out exactly which cases she needed to resolve to get her driver's license back, and that would probably and more likelihood save her even more money, that she could utilize the time between now and the next court date to get a valid driver's license back. This is why, because you missed the court date, we asked that you would come back in January, ma'am, and just work on your driver's license.
He did. Yes, you did inform me that. And she just said January 17th. And I know I have a lot. Well, you said a lot of things have changed and there's stuff in default. So only pay those tickets. But I'm trying to see if these no proof of insurance and improper plates and the registration could be dismissed without paying. I mean, I don't have the funds. We're on strike now at my job, and January 17th, I will not be able to pay, even if it is half of them took off. No type of, if it's thousands of dollars, that's not enough time for me.
I mean, if she can provide the documents, then I can provide them to you. Then she would just have 6 driving offenses that would need to be addressed. So her suspended license 4 times, failed to display, as well as the other one. Attorney Mason, if she were to present the other documents, what type of offer would you give her on that? I mean, it would delay her license even further to be able to get, but I mean, hey, come on.
You know, if she
I'ma
can,
do what
can
the
she send
attorney.
this over? Excuse me,
Oh,
Ms. Wright, Defendant Wright, Your Honor, if she can get this over to, I think it'd be easier for her to get this over to your, to the court. Probably more expedient for her to get this over to the court, and then I can probably do something at that point. But I
Okay,
need to
let me see.
verification.
So you gotta figure out how to take a picture of it and send it to this email address. I'm sending it to you in the chat right now, so I can see it, and I'll recall this matter.
yes, I will send it right now as soon as you send it to me.
Okay, it should be in your chat right now, my email address. All right, Arnold Wilson. For today. Mr. Wilson. Now calling the matter of People versus Arnold Wilson. This is ticket SX 4264908. I called this matter on the record already. Count 1, I'm gonna recall it. Count 1, accident failed to stop. Hit and run. Count 2, motor vehicle operation without security. Count 3, failed to stop within assured clearance. I called this matter earlier and realized that Mr. Wilson was not available via the ability for me to be able to see him for this trial, although I had given him a date so long ago and really requested that he be able to do this. But today is the date and time set for a bench trial in this matter. May I have appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please?
Morning, Harry Boffman for the defendant. Would you state your name, sir, Mr. Wilson?
Arnold Wilson.
The date and time for trial, Judge. The defendant's continuing a not guilty plea and there's no complaining witness. Would you consider a motion here to dismiss without prejudice?
Your Honor,
All right.
for the record, this is a city prosecutor on behalf of the state, the state cases, but in the light of the fact that Mr. Wilson has not appeared in person, we have our Sixth Amendment right to confront him as well. So that the state has the right to confront him, but to identify the defendant. We would be asking for adjournment on this matter on behalf of the state, Your Honor.
All right, this is a reissued ticket. You don't know that, but it's been reissued. So at some point in time, we mailed a reissuance to it. So I think they got some time to be able to come on, and no one came on today. So, no officer came on. I do have in the remarks that they reissued this ticket. Look at the history real quick. Yeah, they definitely put reissue. So no Officer Hardaway came on today. I'm going to dismiss these matters without prejudice at this time. You're all set, Mr. Wilson.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day. What were we doing on? Well, I'm waiting on those other ones. What did we come to a resolution on Donald Williams, Attorney Mason, or no?
But Donald Williams, Your Honor, again, I looked at the documentation. It's just a invoice of payment, but it's not the permit or the license. At this point, talking to my witness, they would be willing to give him, you know, some time to actually get the permit, because there still has to be another inspection out there before they issue that permit or that license.
All right, Attorney Boffman, he is in room number 22 if you want to go talk to him. Oh, did you talk to him already?
No, I'll be right back.
Yeah, and the
Okay.
offer is like a delayed 6 months. We'll give him 6 months to get the permit. He's on his way.
Okay. Okay. I can do it for 6 months. Talk to him about that. I'll delay it for 6 months if he needs it. All right. And then Attorney Soroki, did you do Mr. Young? Cranston Young?
Yeah, look on that pages. Doesn't sound familiar, but I mean, I can do it. Oh yeah, I did. I'm sorry. That's mine.
I don't see that person anymore. What was he asking for?
We were requesting a pretrial date, Your Honor.
I'll give him a pretrial date.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay.
All right. I'll call it in a moment, okay?
Your Honor.
Oh, yep, I'm gonna bring him in.
Thank you.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Donald Williams. This is V ticket 108439. This is one count of operate a Class B dealership without city occupancy permit. Can I have appearances once again for the record, starting with counsel? Counsel for the people first.
For the record, Dia Chiku Mason, City Prosecutor, 43471.
Harry Ball for the defendant. State your name, please, Mr. Williams.
Donald Williams.
Judge, the defendant's going to come back. He's done most of what he needs to do, but he needs to get that certificate of compliance. Would you set us out for a period of about, I'd say, 120 days if you can, just to make sure that he can get that?
I'm offering 6 months.
No, that's
We're gonna
fine.
do the 6 months. That way,
great.
it would have been the time that they would have set it out anyways to give him plenty of time to do it. And so that brings us to May 14th. I am gonna set it for a bench trial. That way the officer is here so you can converse with the officer and make sure that everything's to date. So Officer Mativa was present. Want to have us come back May 14th. So that gives you plenty of time, sir. May 14th to have everything in compliance. It sounds
Yep.
like if you come back with that in compliance, then they will most likely consider a dismissal. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So I'll see you back May 14th. I know you're
9
not on
o'clock.
video because I stopped it. Sorry. May 14th, 2024, 9 a.m. for a bench trial. Okay?
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
All right. You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
I will. Thank you.
Your Honor.
All right. Yes.
I'm in a bit of a bind. I have 5 minutes to make it upstairs to Judge Cox. And
Okay, go ahead. You can log off. I'll have a
Thank you, Mr. Roki. Thank you, everybody.
Have a good day.
You're welcome. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Christian Young. This is ticket SP 14850122. This is one count drive unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Attorney Soroki, can I have your name for the record, please?
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki, on behalf of Mr. Young.
All right, and Mr. Young was signed on earlier. You had the opportunity to speak with him. Is that correct?
I did, Your Honor, and this time
He was gonna.
court would waive his appearance and set this matter for a pretrial.
All right, the court will honor that request. I'll waive his appearance for this hearing only. Set a pretrial on the date of January 17th, 2024. I'll set his bond at $0 personal. All right. Ms. Wright, did you have a chance to send me that information?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, I just sent it. It's 4
Let me
attachments.
look at my email. Okay.
Mine is Lawanda Wright at 85@gmail. I have a few questions, Your Honor. You said this would delay me getting my license. I'm trying to get on some type of payment plan where, like, my cousin
It's
just
not
did this for
payment.
me, and she
So
won't
so the
even give me.
fact it's not payment. Okay, I can't give you legal advice, but the problem is that since you continuously drove while your license was suspended, that's the problem. So it's not even about paying stuff. It's because you opted and chose to for whatever reason, and that's fine. You don't have to explain that to the court, but you continue to drive, and every time you got stopped and they got it, it went into the record. So whatever offer the prosecutor's office or the city attorney's office is willing to give, a lot of times whatever they do will delay it, the opportunity for you to do it. So it's one of those things. It's not even about payment. You keep crying about payment. It's the fact that you kept doing it repeatedly. So now the consequences of you driving while your license is suspended becomes into effect. So, okay. Did you make sure you put the period in there? Put my name, E period.
Marlene.
I didn't get it yet.
Yo, Jesus, it's from Lawanda, right? 85. It says sent.
Okay. Let me keep checking back.
Your Honor, I'll come down to the courtroom, so when it's there, I'll be ready to make an offer if possible.
I appreciate that.
I'm about to send it to you again, Your Honor. Is it any way I can
Okay.
send it directly to him too?
Well, he's off now, so let me see. And I'm gonna give you another email address to do it, CC it with as well, just in case. So CC this address as well.
You putting it in the chat? Oh.
Okay, I sent that other one directly to you too. Try both of us and we'll see if we can get it. All right, Attorney Soroki, if you want to talk to her, the offer is going to be for the cases I listed on the docket. One count of fail to display. The other count of unregistered motor vehicle is going to be improper plates. The rest of the counts will be dismissed.
Okay, about how many tickets were being dismissed? Are they just the ones on the docket?
So it'll be 1, 2, 3. Hold on, let me see. It might be this one she's pleading to. Hold on, she's gonna plead to these ones. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 tickets, it looks like.
Thank you. Are you gonna open the breakup rooms?
Yep. There you go. Ms. White, please join that room. Now, she still has civil infractions, but you know how to advise her about those getting on the payment plan, so.
Can you send it again, the join thing? It popped off.
Yep, I know. Let me get it for you, okay?
Okay.
There you go. All right, we ready on this matter?
We are,
Yes,
Your Honor.
yes, you're ready.
All right, recalling the matter of the people versus Lawanda Wright. This is ticket SP 1460119 911. These are all of her tickets. I've already called them on the record. We took a brief pause so I could get a new offer extended at this point in time. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroka, you have Miss Wright.
And Ms. Wright, state your name.
Lawanda Wright.
All right. Counsel, how are we proceeding today?
Your Honor, the people made an offer to my client. At this time, my client's waiving her rights, asking the court to adopt the same.
All right, if that's the case, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes, Your Honor, I did.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for this plea today?
No, Your Honor.
All right, I understand. Just put yourself on mute in between. And are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the right that you have to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
All right, I want to take your attention back to the date of May 14th of 2023. Were you driving a Saturn vehicle in the area of Wyoming and Eden Streets in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And while you're driving your vehicle, did you fail to display a valid operator's license to the officer who stopped you?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you also drive an unregistered, untitled motor vehicle?
Yes, Your Honor.
Satisfied, counsel?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed?
So stipulated.
So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea. One count failed to display. Count 3 amended to improper plates. The remaining counts called on this record today will be dismissed. All right. Ms. Wright, I'm not going to assess any additional fines, but you have tickets that are in default. That means you need to come down here and set up a payment plan when you can, so that you can take care of these tickets.
District. I'm so sorry.
And
My
set up-
twins are 3 years old and I cannot control them right now.
It's okay. You need to come down here and set up a payment plan so that way you can take care of these tickets that you have in default. That's what's gonna be it. You owe, let's see, 318, 258, 45. It looks like about $1,300, $1,400. Come set up a payment plan so that you can take care of these tickets, because that's what's gonna help you. So come set up a payment plan to take care of these tickets so that you can be good, okay?
You say it's only about $1,300?
It's like $1,400. It's $1,377, it looks like.
Okay, and then after that, pay the reinstatement fee and get the license? I need my license.
For the reinstatement fees. So you need to pay the reinstatement fees and get on the payment plan so you can take care of all these tickets. I'm not doing any additional costs and fines because you got to take care of those are in default. You didn't take care of them, so you got to take care of them, okay?
Yes, I'm ready to take care of
Go to
them.
the Secretary of State's office and ask them what you need to do so you can at least be on the right path so that you can get your license back, okay?
And then the first floor in 36th District to make the payment arrangements.
To make payment arrangements, okay? And that way you don't have to pay it back as wholly as you can. As long as you keep making payments on it, they'll honor it and let you take your time so you can still hold down your household and do everything that you need to do, okay, Ms. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor, I appreciate everything.
You are very welcome. I know you're appreciative, okay? All right, but you just gotta take care of business, right? It didn't take you overnight to get in this place. It's been for a while for various
I know,
circumstances and
it's no
reasons, right?
excuse.
So just be patient. No, I'm telling you this because I'm like, be patient with the process. I know once we get it and we want to get it together, we want it to happen overnight. It may take a little time, but be diligent and handle it and see. But go set up a payment plan, but also go to the Secretary of State's office. Let them know you handle this stuff so they can tell you what you need to do so you can try and get that license back in order, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. There's nothing further, Miss Wright. You're all set. Okay. You took care of all your tickets with me now. So you just have those other tickets remaining, those civil infractions. I need you to come down and make some payments on. Okay.
Okay, no more court dates.
No more court dates. I took care of everything today.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so
You're
much.
very welcome. Okay. You're very welcome. All right. You enjoy the rest of your day. It's going to be all right. No worries. I don't get mad at the screaming kids because I know that's what kids do. Okay.
I had to come outside. Jesus.
I understand. I
Okay,
understand.
thank
That's
you.
all right, Miss Wright. Good luck to you. Okay.
You have a good day.
You too. Thank you. All right. Let me get